Testing. That looks good. Splatoon Raiders. Oh, I need to put it on stream. Oh, but you need that. We'll do normal. I didn't see. Is the game audio on here? I have to sign in every time. What is that design? Big man. I know nothing about this game, except that it's Splatoon and it's single player only. What an ominous start. One month later. I'd led to believe you guys built this in a month. I put that up pretty recently. So right before the Scribblenauts episode. Yeah, I don't like... What's the difference in here? Wait. Sure, whatever. Oh, okay, so completely disregards any choice. No. Kind of like the first one. They're all actually quite terrible. Either this or that. Nah, I like the normal. What's this? Oh, can't even tell. Ooh. I mean, do I get to change the hair color? That kind of is important. If not, I like this. Apparently, I play as a mechanic. Mechanique, if you say it kind of weird. Also, apparently these panels are all but useless. I got the 1-inch ones. All of these were only $17. But apparently the 1-inch ones do absolutely nothing. You want, at minimum, the 2-inch ones. And then, really, even those don't do that much versus these panels. But the new microphone setup seems to have fixed most of my issues anyway. So, this marks day 31 since our crash landing. We already made a lounge at open space for exercise. What else do we need? We don't have an arcade. Hi, Mikey. This is Splatoon Raiders. I'm the black one. So, all that you missed, and I missed some of it too because I was fiddling with stuff. We flew to these islands, we crash landed, and apparently in a month's time built an entire little settlement thing. I wasn't expecting our ace pilot to also be a top-notch mechanic. So yeah, our character is apparently a pilot and a mechanic. Sure. Apparently we can build stuff. That's interesting. Is this gonna be... Oh my goodness, am I playing Fortnite? Oh my god. I don't want to play Fortnite. Oh, I haven't even been able to control my person. We're still in the opening cutscenes. I don't plan on reading all of this off. It's gotta gather material. Oh, I do like where this is going, though. Now the question is, are these materials like big quest objectives, or is this going to be like a JRPG? I get to go just like fire and do stuff in a more open world type thing. That would be really fun. I am also actually just trying the Joy-Cons. The Switch 2 ones are bigger, so I feel like I don't need to use the Pro controller, which has horrible stick drift. Oh my goodness. Motion controls go away. Sensitivity. We'll just try that. There. Wait. Do I want it like that? Yeah, I guess. I assume this just kills. Oh. Very interesting. Let me zoom into chat so I can actually see it. I have seen absolutely nothing about this game. I think I saw one thing about how the design, like they change your design as soon as you choose a person, and yes, they do. Okay, I'm very interested in this. I bounced in there, and that gave me a lot of height. I think I want the controller a little less sensitive. We'll see if I go to motion control. How much can I do? Do you refill on your own? Oh, that refills quite a bit on its own. Yeah, that damage boost definitely feels feasible. But maybe this is the one game they thought ahead about. You think? Yeah, this is just a tutorial. Wooden board. Oh. Okay. I was hoping I was going to have more control over that. Oh yeah, the salmonids. Were these islands the site of a salmonid turf war? Salmonid? Salmon? They look like they're spoiling the fight. I want those things. I can't get them. I wanted to take the little board for a joyride. Boy, my aim's gonna... This might be a bit painful, but I do remember I usually play with super slow sensitivity, and it does cause problems if people in certain circumstances. But this is single player, so it's fine. And for anyone who hasn't really seen Splatoon, I mean, you kind of get the picture. I think we're actually in one of the octos right now. So we're not a squid. You spray on the ground, which lets you go into it, which lets you go faster, and it refills your ink faster. Which currently it feels like it just refills it near instantly. I'm wanting to, like, ink certain things on the ground, and then, like that, if I inked it, I get something. I need to remember this as a tutorial. They're not going to put too much. Looks strong. That's a boss if I ever saw one. One boss, you got it. I don't know if this is going to be open world, but if so, that sounds delightful. And they were making a big to-do about building stuff. New weapon? Or is that going to be my... Okay, yeah, new weapon. The Flamingo Splatter Shot. Oh, I have a level down there at the bottom left. That excites me. Splatoon with experience and level? Like in single player format? I guess normal Splatoon also had levels. Wait, loot? I can't switch a weapon or anything yet. Let me go free on those. I want to explore. Not in there. The optimal way of moving is you go down, you jump spray some, and then go back down because you get the little extra distance mid-air while you're spraying. Some kind of machine. Oh! Big man. Maybe we could scrap it for parts. A metal mine. I never really commented on it. I am, excited if there's turrets. There's one thing I love is turning any game into a tower defense game. You in the mood for a joyride? I don't know. Let's fix it. I don't know where any of this is going, so I'm just gonna watch and let's see. Touched my glasses. I can't stand anything on my glasses. How many snack breaks? Okay, now I can equip. Do the weapons level up too? Or do you just get higher levels? And I can change this anytime. I do kind of like these eyebrows. You know, we'll go with those eyebrows briefly. I feel like, let's do something I wouldn't normally do. If you miss a weapon or material that shows up during a raid, don't worry, it'll be collected automatically. If you don't pick it up when you see it, it's still yours. That is good. Makes sense. Now we can check out the bot. So I assume the first thing I had was a splatter shot, and this is basically Splatter Shot Jr. Let's explore a little bit first. So apparently, my guy built all this in 1 month. Oh, hey there. I set this up so you can review. Oh, you're the tutorial. Hello, Super Henry 2011. Hello. Wait, you're Sam, but your name's Henry? Super Henry? Neat. Welcome to Splatoon Raiders. Looks like a map. The bot comes equipped with radar. I had a friend named Mark like 20 years ago. Is that who you want to know about? I don't know where he is. Alright. Next level. I mean, he was one of the few people I enjoyed back when I went to a church. Mark Shoughton. Actually, funny last name when you think about it. Shoughton. I don't think I could actually spell how it's supposed to be spelled. Blah, 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 blah. Do we play? I don't know what that means. I play Splatoon Raiders right now. Oh. Delightful. Do you have something else you wanted to say to these two? Sorry for tossing you without warning. Very good. Okay. So... Okay. I can see it on my end. Why would I need to call you over here? I was only somewhat paying attention. Can I get you to break this? No. What is your purpose? That's a lot of guys. Are you gonna... Delightful that I can see my damage numbers. Are you human? %, Super Henry is a bot, currently. That's exactly what a bot would say. Alright, is there anything down here? Still need to figure out, like... what is the extent of the collectibles and whatnot in this game? Well, see, the thing is, like, I know the Instagram bots are really good nowadays. They can analyze videos. They can see what other people are typing. So, and using emojis is more of a sign of bots. So that's actually no emojis before. Do you want to use the bot's drill to break that crystal? Okay, well, I'm going to go back up here first. Okay, and then I call you here, and then I bot hop. What? Oh, double B. I mean, the suspicious things were just saying a bunch of random stuff, incoherent, unrelated to anything going on, changing the topic randomly. So if you don't want to be pinged as a bot, that's what it's okay, Mark. We didn't mean to offend. My showstopper. As you get power eggs from salmonids, your buddy builds a showstopper gauge. Once the showstopper gauge is full, presto to unleash it. Alright. Manta dance. You can fire ink with... Wait, what? Wait, what am I... I have no idea. What do you mean you can fire ink? He wasn't firing... He was summoning, like, manta rays. I'm sorry. I'm not dealing with all that. Bot or not, you're in timeout for 30 minutes. Already took care of it. %, that was a bot. And if not, just a really annoying person. I would have preferred a bot. Seeing the strange lid, I don't like the look of it. Let's go to the strange lid. Oh ho! Yeah, he's just like a little Woo! Can you guys climb? I probably should go over to the lid. Is that what you want me to do? No. I don't know if I'm supposed to actually just... Oh, and then you want me to... It said it fills it up really fast. I was expecting way faster than that. Alright. I'm also just getting the feel for what the difficulty level of this game is. Like, for that, I don't think I could have just... Can't just stand there and... Well, I don't know how much HP damage they would have done. But I would have taken damage if I wasn't running away and kiting them. Word of the day. I know, Mikey, you easily know what that means. I don't know if other people do. Kiting is what I was doing. You shoot some, you move back, then you turn around, you shoot some, you move back. So the bots radar does detect treasure. Alright, Mechanic Big Man. Why can't my nickname be Big Man? Also, I don't remember what the Manta Ray's purpose is. Like, was he my co-pilot? Oh, something's happened on the hideout ship. We forgot to plan for a way back. That's a lot of water to cross. Oh yeah, also, while we may be aquatic creatures, we all die in the water. This group of people got stranded on islands and instantly just began to thrive. That was some weird voice lines. I can tell you're lost at sea. You threw me over here. I'm a shark tamer of the Ho-Ho-Jiro line. Our family can control sharks. And you're an eel tamer. Of course you are. He can dance a little. That guy's the head of the Manta Clan Dance School. Sure, you've seen our faces before, but not many know the real us. We're TV and radio stars. Were these the two announcers for Splatoon 3? We really didn't play it that much. The girl in yellow is a travesty of a design. She's fine. Are these like the 3 Royal Splatsville names? Do you not know our name? Yeah, that's what I thought you were. That does describe us pretty well. I nearly forgot about the treasure chest. We haven't opened it. Yeah. What was the point of any of that exposition? Give me a new weapon. Are those new weapons? Ink tanks, but much more complicated. Nice of them to come with an instruction manual. The power special tool is called gadgets. Each gadget is unique. Use whichever ones feel like the best fit for your style. Ooh. Okay. Do I have to choose one of them? I can change it later. Oh. Alright. Well, that's the one Mikey would choose. Or, well, I mean, this one's off, but these two just feel very Mikey. But you know me, I just... I gotta go with the turret. The other two do sound way more useful, but... Alright. And I can reposition. Its range is pretty limited. I need to figure this out. Okay. And then there a timer on this? So I have a countdown before I can redo it. Why were you suddenly shooting over here? I want there to be more stuff to explore on here and do. Maybe, and then there might be later. But currently, there's nothing. So on we go. I do really hope that eventually these aren't so linear, and it's... I mean, it's definitely going to open up, and there'll be more stuff. Changing your bot buddy also changes the showstopper you can use during raids. I missed the thing about bot buddy, but I didn't see anything about switching it or whatever, so I just assume I'm staying with the same guy. Wait, can I change? I can't change in the middle of this. I'll be honest, depending on the cooldown, some of the other ones sound really nice for... just moving faster. Alright, let's see, can you... Gotta see the extent of what they can undo on their own. Well, and it's like, the moment it's out, I could just... grab all those. I'm not saying anything about... Oh, so that's definitely a limitation of the dash ones. Flying enemies. What are you? Fascinating. Did I? Okay. And then I can get a little boost like that. This is delightful so far. What are you? Nothing? Can you imagine a multiplayer Splatoon with turrets and abilities like this, though? That was absolutely my first thought, too. Like, but currently, like, how much of this do I even need to do? I could just move on. I mean, I'm not the type to skip stuff, but yeah, amazing. That it would be a nightmare. Imagine everyone can just dash forward and wreck you instantly. I mean, it would also be amazing, but it would be a nightmare. What are just more? What? Some of this is a little weird. Like, what's the in-game explanation for why these things exist? Oh, ran out of ink. It does seem like they do not care about the turret at all, which is nice. I mean, all I know about Splatoon lore is squids and octopuses really mad at each other. Big war. But that's really all from the first Splatoon. The moment you can't switch weapons in the middle of a level. Oh, I got a sniper, I think. Oh, my tactical tank leveled up. That's just delightful. Alright, sure. Oh. Important info about some sort of parts. You can... Those look like power-ups for your guns. It's that crystal the bot's radar was pointing to, plus one of the mysterious shards that's all over it. I should probably read this a bit. Something called Spiralite. Like the name of the islands. Because it wouldn't hurt to keep collecting them. Who wrote these notes? Who knows? You can get gadget parts by defeating salmonids and excavating crystals. Equip them to gadgets to improve them. Ooh. Can I have a second gadget equipped? Tinker. Ooh. Range plus 40%. Okay. So I can only equip one of those. Okay, so that's the Water Wing Splattershot Jr. Flamingo Splattershot Jr. I don't... We'll try the brush a bit. It doesn't look like these can... level up or anything. Oh, here's where we can do Bot Buddy. I like the sound of that one. That's a big brush. You're gonna put me back in... Okay. So let's put you here. Amazing how both times I managed to put it just out of range. Okay, and then this. That is much more my style. All right, that's... I mean, we'll use this. I don't know if this is going to be quite my style. I guess let's go right back in. I switched my bot buddy from the manta ray to the physically deformed one. And she has a different super ability. To fry. And I like her ability better because I just can use it and then I can keep moving around and doing stuff. The other one, I control the tank and do stuff, and I just didn't care about that. The shark one also sounds interesting, but we'll just do one at a time. Why does she have such a big forehead? Her eyes are like down here, and it's just weird. Saying this isn't 100% all natural fog? Well, shoot. The angle of those pipes lead me to believe that they're meaning to spray this fog downward more. They do kind of look like that. I didn't even click anything. Okay. We're going to sub-levels. I feel like this is more of a boss level, and I brought the paintbrush. Oh, no. No, don't do this. I have 2 minutes before... Oh, okay, no, thank you. A loot goblin of power eggs. Okay. You know what weapon I can't wait to get for in here? I want the bow blobbler. You know, I don't think I like paintbrushes. Oh, and they just disappear. Hello, the thick-cut, salty tongue. What's up with that gnarly salmonid? He's got our treasure. Oh my goodness. It's the killer whale! Didn't they, like, get rid of that ever since the first game? Because it was way too good. Uh-oh. You know what? I want to use my ultimate against him. Whoa, oh. There we go. Water, just another Water Wing Splattershot Jr.? Are we going to be merging them? Oh, and the fog, it revealed the next island. Two-fisted salmonid. Mid-air jump. Wait. Double jump? I mean, it depends on the explanation. A lot of games do the whole revealing fog on a map for your next stuff, and it's never really explained. I mean, it's fine, but they're calling it out, meaning the fog needs to be worked into the story as well. And it can't just be how they're preventing progression. At the end of the day, I don't really care. I just want to shoot and level things up right now. We're learning about the ancient salmonid civilizations. Dialogue's alright so far. Relics are handy on raids. Equip one right now. Right now. Oh my goodness, that is delightful. Now what is the optimal way? Oh, you can do it in squid form. You don't carry the speed from that. Oh, you carry the speed from squid form. Can you... Okay, then switching back kind of still kills your speed. Yeah, both of these are just the same, which is very curious. Alright, if I'm gonna do this, I need to... Wait a minute, can I... So far, I am having quite a bit of fun. And the implications so far are exciting. You might be able to customize your build with different relics. You can have a choice of currently 3 different of the tank's abilities, and those can level up, and you can put abilities on them to customize your playstyle even further. I need to know what's going on with the weapons. There's levels, but at the end of the day, is it just going to be you use the highest level weapons you have? Thought I turned you back on. So this sensitivity is decent. And then this one's low. And then it's not here still. Do I have to... What? Oh, that's handheld mode. Alright. Gotta get used to this. Only snipers, Actually, wait. Motion control not bad using Joy-Cons because I can do whatever I want with this one. It's all the right hand. Oh my goodness, can I do flick shots? No. We'll try out motion controls. What's down here? Mechanic Shack. Oh my goodness, we get to build stuff. Hold up a sec. Hey, mechanic. Got some time to talk about hideout ship construction? I know I said I wanted to set up an arcade here next, but maybe we'll bump that down the priority list. I don't know why she sounds like this now, but we might want to start something helpful for hunting treasure. At least that's what Shiver suggested. The motion control feels about the same, but before I was doing the Pro controller, and I don't like that. Here, I can just do motion control with this hand, and my left one can stay static, which I do like a bit more. Feel free to turn the open space into a test range. We can stick some targets in there, easy. What's the resources? Salty... Okay. So... yeah, kind of like a Wii remote. Wait, what did that do? Resets gadget cooldown. Oh, I don't have enough for that. This cost 2015. What? Did Splatoon 1 come out in 2015? No. Yes? Maybe. That would have been junior year. I think maybe. I guess let's just... I don't know the point of any of this yet. Oh, then there's upgrade. Maybe I shouldn't have spent it all. You need skill points to upgrade tanks. Okay. Interesting. So I wonder what that arcade cabinet will actually be. If they somehow set up a pseudo Splatoon thing just against enemies, like you could do splat zones, I will be playing this game for the next 4 months straight. Because I don't like going against other people. I have 1 skill point. I can equip more parts. I mean, you gotta just go weapon damage. The gadgets and whatnot are good, but especially when we're going sniper, 10% more is significant. Right. This just goes left and right. And then... oh, let's change my... buddy. That does seem just delightful. Is that to the shark? His life is pain. He exists to explode. Do I... yes, I get choices. Okay. And then there's nothing. I do wish that with motion control I could still go up and down. Why do they let you go left and right, but they take away your up and down? I mean, it probably makes sense. Alright. High danger. We're going in with sniper and motion controls. gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay. I still get stuff. How do I do the loadouts again? Presets. Okay. Yeah, motion controls off. Optimize for ink efficiency. So what does shot mean? No, it's got to be damage, right? Yeah. So we're going to move to that. Let's equip that. How do I... Okay. We go back in. Oh, wait. All right. Call for help. You can work with up to 2 other players who are waiting to lend their assistance. I know, I failed once. No, I feel like I can do this. I just need to get the upgrade. So like this ability will help immensely. And possibly the charge will be better. Oh, let's look at that. That's... Whoops. Oh. So I think different ones will be useful in different situations. Uh-oh. Alright, there's no chance of me beating this, but at least I got further. Alright, and I want to now try... You know what, we're going to do it one more time with the last one. Oh. That's not what I thought that was. That's a really big cooldown. See you later, Scott. Oh, it's been 30 minutes. Super Henry's back. I think I can hold it for a certain amount of time. And there's no cooldown reduction. We will get the first one of this. Alright, we'll try this one more time. There's no chance of us winning. I definitely would need a weapon that does AoE damage. The single thing is not gonna cut it. Alright. You're gone. I can only time them out for 24 hours. But 100% a bot. No person would sit here and watch me play for 30 minutes. Like, while being timed out. When they don't even know me. Alright, this is the test. Can you kill these guys? Yes. So this is gonna... That was the best showing by far. I mean, I'm also getting a lot of experience. Okay. But... bots can't use YouTube emotes? I don't even... I don't know if I even know what a YouTube emote is. Then... I don't use any sort of emojis or anything. Alright, we're gonna put this one back on. And then... Nah, I'm not gonna worry about doing the sniper. We'll just go to the next level. I don't know if I've seen those. It's just, I don't need to do it. It's so automatic. When you spawn in anywhere, you ink the entire area around you. Oh, you're gonna have to... I do definitely like that you might need to use a bunch of the different gadgets. So the key thing with the gadget you can go up in the air is you could relocate. You get extra height and you can relocate. And I could see many situations where that would be useful. Dang, you are launching over there. What are those? Are you enemy? No. They almost look like they're alive. What are you? Explosive finale. Oh, right. There's a... You know, that also could have been useful in the thing. It wouldn't have fixed, like, allowed me to win. I mean, they also mentioned Shrek, and while Shrek is eternal, no kid nowadays would probably mention Shrek. And he said Shrek the books. Like, there are books that Shrek is based on. But I guess another question is, what is the point of, bot or not, what is the point of any of that just happened? I guess I don't understand the goal of any bots. Like, I know there's a lot of bots on Instagram right now whose only goal or, like, purpose is they can, like, watch the video, understand it, and then they basically shitpost. Like, they say, like, only the most negative thing you could think of, whether it makes any sense or not. That's the only purpose. What's the end goal? Why do that? Can I... What is with all... why are you suddenly there? I still don't understand why you exist. The bot. This feels good. The thing that feels best about this, like all the other Splatoon games, you felt like you're in levels. Like the story mode. You go into a level, you do the level, you get to the end of the level. This, it feels like there's just a little bit more. There we go. I like how all the rings are onion rings. Well, and I don't know if it's a troll or it has to be like a company that's setting up these accounts. Or, I don't know. I can't fathom the purpose for any of it. Maybe it's all just a test of their, like, AI bots. To see how many people can recognize them. And at first, I couldn't. And I can't... Oh, I forgot I have a double jump, too. And I couldn't even tell you guarantee that they are all bots, because also a lot of people just save the stupidest, most negative thing they can to a very positive thing. But sometimes they will just incorrectly, like, interpret what a video even was. Like, there was one, I think it was just a basic one about a cat wanting food or something. A disabled one. It was a cute video. And the comment was, that cat is stressed. If you can tell by the scared behavior, it's, in the video, and it's like, this cat showed none of those things. None of that was even remotely true. But that is something people would often just complain about it. Someone posts something, people love to be like, you're abusing your cat. What you're doing is wrong. Yeah, I mean, could be collecting data. Instagram response data, the most valuable. Oh, what phone call? Oh, wait, I might need to take this. Hello? Hi, yeah, this is Philip. Really, that's the difference in the buttons? I'll do it. Like, that is what yeah, let's do it. Awesome. Do you know roughly when that might be? No, sorry, when. Like, how long it might take. I guess really just before or after next weekend. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Alright, thank you very much. Bye. Alright. Yeah, I know I wasn't muted. That would have taken too much. Alright. So, story time. My cat threw up on my Steam Deck. Broke some of my buttons with water damage. I went to U-Break iFix, paid $180 for them to replace the buttons. And they replaced it with, like, aftermarket buttons that, like, take way more force to press and are, like, clicky. And I hate them. I needed, like, I want standard buttons. So I took it back to them. And apparently, God knows why, they're only going to charge me the difference from the new buttons and the old one. The new ones are going to be $94 more. So total $270 to replace 3 freaking buttons. And at this point, I won't use the Steam Deck as is. I can't stand it. I need it replaced. This is at least cheaper than buying a new one and resetting everything up. And I have, like, bonus money on the credit card that's been sitting out there that I can pull that out and pay for this, but not happy with, I don't know. And I mean, U-Break iFix is the only authorized like repairer of Steam Deck. So I don't have any other choice besides doing it myself. And I did open it up and try and fiddle with it a bit. And just opening it up, I removed the joystick, put that back on, put the case back on. Now my two back buttons stick a bit. So, like, if I don't press them, like, in 15 seconds, it, like, requires a lot of force and I'll, like, go when I press it. But it's fine all in all. I don't know why that suddenly happens. Yeah, it's annoying. And then also, unfortunate, I'm going to Vegas in 2 weeks. And now I won't have the Steam Deck for the trip. Because it will just take too long for the part to get in and then fix it. Which, also nothing I can do about. The mid-air jump is nice, but I don't even remember I have it. I have a work conference I'm going to. I want to use them all. And I mean, it makes sense to power them all up because you get skill points for doing it. Wait, don't I have another skill point? I have 2 skill points. So, weapon damage, gadget damage. I mean, this will be important eventually, but I don't think right now I need to... tinker. Okay. Never mind. I have a lot of things now. Creates an explosive when set up. Okay, let's upgrade that. I'm not wild about a lot of the show things. You know what my goal is when I go there? I'm going to play a lot of Splatoon Raiders and eat a lot of food. That's the goal when I go there. But I do plan on going to some of... This is, like, it's an AI conference. And it's, I mean, I assume it's going to be a relatively big one. And I am kind of interested because the future of AI is pretty linked with the future of my career. How much damage? That was significant. Like... 515? Maybe Mark will be there. Oh my... I can't with all of that. What? What? No, not that button. Is that it? Hang on, I want to get one of the quicker ones. If I just spend hours, could I just grab a ton of boxes? What was that? Oh, I can do all this from here. I mean, as a whole, I love it. Like, in general, amazing. You can play multiplayer. Oh, wait, what? There is multiplayer. It's just not multiplayer like you would think for Splatoon. I think it would be better if the people behind AI actually paid the people that are being trained off of the stuff. I don't think that's ever going to happen. There's nothing we can do about it. So I do think, you know, laws and regulation can't come fast enough. Like, the companies having unrestricted access to do whatever they want, never a good idea. But government is notoriously the slowest thing in the world. But I think there's just so much benefit. I mean, most of the AI people are complaining about isn't what the real use of AI is. Like, making little pictures, that's not the useful part of AI. I use it all the time for work to help analyze my code, catch mistakes, speed up, like, finding issues my customers are having. And it saves so much time, and it's really fun. But that's not the AI people know about nor are in a frenzy about, because no one's complaining about the ones the developers are using to make sure their code is just a little better. Mine the huge crystal. Oh, that's Did I miss something? Mine. Okay, I guess I will just leave you then. I guess I'll come back. Yeah, the gadgets are starting to do a lot of damage. I really need to read what things are telling me. There's a surfboard back over there. Anomaly jumping chum. Oh. So they are. anything, I think you should get some sort of points or a few of the spirulina. I'm just gonna call it spirulina. Every time I see the spiral whatever, I just, in my head it's spirulina. But as you're inking coverage, you should get stuff. Like, that's what Splatoon at base is about. Ink a lot for benefits. Time. Can I see the map? No. Maybe I have been missing stuff. Because that definitely felt like a missable. Wait, I thought I switched off of the double jump. What is going on there? Oh, that's one of those things. I'm excited to try a lot of the gadgets. Because this one is really fun with the, like, the blowing up now. But, like, what... I probably got something else for the other ones. In a similar vein, like... Because this makes this one really good. What would analogous stuff for the others be? I mean, they'll clearly have more, like, range and whatnot. There's nothing else here. I think I needed to... Oh, I probably need to just go over there. A crystal... Oh, a crystal regenerated. Is that what I'm doing? I'm... Apparently, when I'm recording and doing stuff like this, I am the worst at reading anything in a game. What are you? Fast chum. Ooh, that looks familiar. Alright, so I'm getting the salmon things for the big crystal. And all of these nodes are just collateral. Oh, got you. Delightful. Alright, drill's ready for that. However... Oh, and you regenerated. Sure. These guys are a little annoying. I haven't gone over to this area. Oh. What is going on? What are you doing? A new brush. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, these things. Another Spinook Swarm. So what happens if I get that bar filled up and I don't do the big crystal? I think we're gonna find out. I feel like I can... Yeah, I can make that jump. I'm gonna save my shark for the big crystal. I do want... Hopefully it doesn't just like end or something when I fill it up without doing the big one. That would be annoying. Oh, I just got a duration up. Duration up is an amazing one to get for this. Well, but at the same time, it already... I can send it... Actually, is it good? Because currently the explosion does the crazy damage. I guess it really doesn't matter. It's a non-issue. Because I could just send another one out while it's there. Either way. Alright, let's go back. Now, if we can have 2 of these later, which I feel like is totally in the cards. Okay. Now we can do this. I was expecting... Level 5 brush. Shot damage up. Duration up. Range. Ooh. So... if I take... How can I... You off. You off. Then I could just do higher range. But I think I actually would rather... explosions when you are thrown out and when you leave. I mean, the increased range, it's nice, but it's not more damage. I can do gadget development. I don't, not yet, but I could totally see later there being something I can put on to give me an extra one. I think I can make new gadgets now. I need that crystal to do weapon upgrading. Yeah, sure. All of this just to upgrade the test range is kind of whatever. Okay, so that gadget workshop. The blueprints from the bot are here, so go ahead and use them. Takes materials. I can have another gadget. So I have that. And these can be my other ones. And that's the starting one. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like how the test thing is not what the Splatchet is. It does a vertical attack. I like that. I don't have... I used up my Spirulite stuff. Okay. So... how much did... all of these are going to take forever to level up. I want to try this out again. Do I have to put this on for each? Oh... I want to go back and do that level. Balance brush optimized for attack area effect and ink for ink efficiency. Wait, and what's that? Are those... it has Ink Pro. You have speed up. How much faster are you? Oh, and with paintbrush, oh, that is delightful with paintbrush. Okay, let's... can I just redo this for a bunch of stuff? That took me 10 minutes last time. Yeah, it refills pretty fast. And then can I just... Hopefully all that stuff will just, yep, come to me. Oh, I just realized something. Hang on. I still keep all that stuff too, which is... That's lovely. That leaving early, you just keep everything. I didn't tinker with this. Okay, so... That's all that I still had there. But I can upgrade. This is starting to sound better and better. Upgrading that as much as... Okay, so I'm limited to 3 upgrades for each of these. For now. Can I just go to the map from this menu? Yes. And also, it looks like you kind of need to use each of the gadgets to get the abilities on them. Uh-oh. Alright, that was a test. Is that a weapon? No, return damage up. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, I can start doing some of this. I'm not as wild about this one right now. Indeed you do. You just paint creatures to death in Splatoon. And then... you could also do that, whatever, horizontal area up. I'm not sure what... Those have to be for my current gadget. Have you ever played any of the Splatoon games? They are all delightful. These first ones were on Wii U, the Splatoon 1 and 2. They're definitely a lot of fun, especially since there's some game modes that it's not all... Actually, very few of them are strictly about, like, getting kills. Unlike a lot of... I guess I would say it's kind of similar to Overwatch, which I also play a lot of, where it's more of you're trying to accomplish a goal, and... killing the enemies just makes it easier to do that because they're trying to stop you. Alright, so the big drill's ready. So now let's... The first time I waited till the top bar was completely full. This time... Alright, all of the ranked modes are all the other stuff. Okay, and that's just... successful. Well, so what was the point of filling up the whole top bar? I don't know. Yeah, Turf War was by far my favorite. Well, I like Splat Zones too. I was not a fan of the payload thing. And I really hate the... Was it Splatoon or 2 or 3 that introduced the basketball? Increase the size of the explosion that happens with landing. Oh, this is for the boomerang. That explains it. Splat zones is you have like an area on the ground, and when you ink it to a certain amount, it becomes yours. And there's 2 of them. You need both of them on your team, and then you start getting points. The other team comes, kills you, retakes the splat zones, you stop getting points, and then they do. It's all about controlling who has the splat zones. I think I'm going to do that same thing again with this power-up now. I feel like I'm getting really good stuff. This was fun. Let's do the sniper. Do I go back to motion control? I don't think so. But I do think I can get... Okay, so I can only... Oh, I can get these pretty easy. Okay, which one of these? I mean... Oh, I gotta go the Booyah Ring. That just is... Oh, and now that I'm using this, I will like... Do they all use different things? Scrapper... They all use different stuff. Okay. I need a lot of the Spearlight shards. I should just move on. Okay, is there a way if I do like... No, it always just does the vertical. I don't know why the one thing, the preview, shows a more advanced version of it. What's... I already forgot what this is. Oh, hello. Delightful. Alright, I can get a gadget. I definitely think I gotta go with this. This one does seem like it could be really good if you're in, like, an arena. This one's better for out in the open, which I'm about to be. And I need to equip it. I don't have any... Does this, like, ink the ground really well? Okay. Okay, so that's not a lot of damage. Okay. We're gonna... But that's just all in addition to the other. I went from 10 minutes down to 3:56 when I redid it. This sniper's doing work. Can you hit through that? You can. That is delightful. Double jump. I still don't know what the difference in the red ones here are. Maybe I get more power-ups? Uh-oh. That... did not kill as much as I had planned. That did. Okay, the enemies are definitely harder in the red one. That took a lot. Okay. Do we always get a bonus? Yeah, 3 materials. That's what those are for. See, now I just want to grind this. I know that probably... Is that a face? Like, okay, hear me out. It's like a Jabba the Hutt type thing. Only like that and that, those are eyelashes. Here's the nose. The mouth would be there, and it's just a blob down there. Thank you. Very few people ever... I usually get the there's nothing there. I see faces and everything, apparently. Oh, I have the shark. We'll use that up here. This circly thing could definitely be good if you get a bunch of like range increase on it. Like if it becomes just a giant circle. Oh, are you? Hello. I think I just got a ridiculous amount of material. Alright, and now we just go finish this up. Oh, I guess, okay. We can... Another red one, more stuff here. Actually, I don't think I get any extra things for finishing. I need to get to 1,000. We're gonna get so many abilities for this gadget, which is fine because I do think this is likely one of the better ones. It's just proven to be incredible. You dash in, you delete whatever enemies are there. Jeez, that is crazy. I actually, for the first time since returning to Fire Emblem Heroes, I managed to get back up to the top rank. And boy, is it stressful. They've made it a lot easier. You're able to lose 3 times and not break your streak now. That's what it is. I get bonus yield from this if I fill that bar up all the way up top, I think. I got... Okay, I did just get a new weapon from this time. So you can just redo levels and you get more weapons. I got a slosher. And the slosher, I do believe, is my first real AoE weapon. You do hit yeah. Alright, we're gonna go back to the one I failed 3 times. In Fire Emblem Heroes, you set up a team of 4 to act as a defense team. And then you basically, how it used to be is, you go to the arena and you have to beat 5 of other people's teams in a row. The enemy team is just based on AI. But you're up to the whims of Nintendo's matchmaking system. And the way Nintendo's matchmaking system works for the level I play at, you're up against people who are paying thousands of dollars every banner to get 11 of every unit, and they're plus 10 maxed out, while you are grinding free-to-play people to barely squeak by enough points to claw your way up. And you have to beat them somehow. There were some battles, my units could do 0 damage to one of theirs. Just none. Not... Okay, Gadget Workshop. Which of these? Explodes after being attacked by a weapon. The more you link together, the bigger the explosion. This I feel like is better. Shoots 5 lines with the bat. That bounce, yeah. And then also at that level, your score is based on a bunch of ridiculous things. So you have to make a worse version of your unit a bit, just because you need skills that are high earning. But the enemy, like, because they could have, and also newer units just score higher. So if the enemy has a plus 10 unit from the newest banner, they could have a really actually strong unit that is optimal, while that plus 10 one, so if their plus 10 one has purely score things on it, they could then have some terrifying, slightly older units with less point scoring skills, but are more optimal to just kill you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, tank. You. Gadgets. Equip. And then we're going to put... So we got... plus 32% damage. Did we get more stuff here? Increase slash damage when you hit 9 or more. Alright. Do I go in with that? Or do I try to go in with this? I'm going to try to go in with this and Slosher. There's Pokemon Go ranked now. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Alright. Going a lot better so far. Is that supposed to stay there? I don't know if that's supposed to stay there. Goodbye already. Yeah! That's all it took. That's all it took. And then we get just some items. But that unlocks... The shark is incredible. Like, no way those other two would... I mean, they're good, but the shark just is so good. I want to know exactly the details of this weapon upgrade system. The more I'm playing this game, the more I am falling in love with this. Like, this checks all the boxes. I get to upgrade, I get to do builds, I get to mix and match. Did I mention upgrades? You can upgrade. by upgrading with Spirulina shards. Tough enemies need tough solutions. Weapon to be upgraded to +5. Wait, so... Interesting. So... There still doesn't feel like to be any reason to care about these lower level ones. Like, I feel like I should upgrade this. I'm perfectly fine with this not having PvP right now. I think it's nice because you don't have to worry about balance. They don't... Without PvP aspect, you can be broken. And I love that. Oh wait. I want to... one of these buttons. Play around with this. Not that. This one, which I still need to equip. Can I? Okay. So plus 21% for return damage. Can I only have one of these? I can only have one from each category? Interesting. Okay. So... What? Equip. That is on a short cooldown. Okay. I can see the vision. So really it'll be more about that. Getting it directly in the middle of enemies to do... Alright, let's actually... Wait, can I do one more tank upgrade? Yeah, like Gunfire. Reborn. You just get to be broken. Ooh. Fine. It's fine. I don't think it looks like it breaks after a set amount of damage. It's all timer based. It goes out for an amount of time. Yeah, I'm not wild about this loadout as much, like this gadget. It just doesn't seem to do that much damage. It's good at repositioning you, but like it also does damage while you reposition, and if you don't kill the things when you land, well, you're just gonna die. Uh-oh. Yeah, the cooldown definitely feels the lowest of them all. And maybe with power-ups, well, okay, and I could see maybe, with the other gadget that I didn't choose, you can you dive in and then you dash out, and it does damage both directions. I could see that. This feels overkill, but I'm gonna die. Yep. Okay, I'm actually gonna... Because you keep all the stuff anyway. And I don't want to do the whole thing twice. I want to test that out with this one. To see if it all just feels like it goes a bit better. And then... Do I want to use one of these? Let's just do this. I love that I just want to keep redoing levels. Like, that's one thing that like games like Mario don't have for me. When I do a level, that's it. I want to be able to do everything one go. Don't make me come back in. Games like this, like, yeah, you give me more resources the more I come back in. And I want to try out the different builds, and just so good. And I can even shoot that up in the air. It ricochets off, blows up on entry, keeps it attacking. Toss another one in. I'm not wild about the secondary one I've chosen so far. I just feel like when I'm using it, I don't notice that it hit or did anything. Connector damage up. Look at him go. I may redo this with the other power-up too. Oh yeah, Far Far West. Absolutely, we need to play more. I haven't really thought about that since Overwatch started up. Whoop. What is that thing? Well, it gets the shark, whatever. Oh my. Oh, that damage. Yeah, I'm gonna redo this with the axe loadout as well. Sage's Bracer. Gotta clean glasses again. Long range. Damage dealt to far-off salmon is increased by 15%. We get a roller, the steam blaster, and another brush, and a bunch of stuff here. Interesting, if you get duplicates, you just get shards. Also, one second, I need to point the fan over here. I recently finally got vent covers put on in the basement. And it actually, the basement can get a bit warm now. Before it was always icy cold. Wait, we missed some stuff. We get to redo levels. And eventually I'm going to have loadouts specifically that go through levels the fastest, I assume. Singing is the key. Lore, lore, lore. All right, let's equip you. Okay, so the long range one is only for that tank. I do think we got... Sure, we'll equip that. A bunch of these. Increase the damage of each line. An explosion in each time a line is reflected. Delightful. I could put on a little duration up. I don't think I want that. So we can just do some shot damage. Then I actually want to switch to this one. None of those really sound too great. That is a significant. This is like the dynamo rollers, only as fast as a normal splat roller. That does some damage. How much can I? That seems to do way more. Hang on, reset the damage. Can I double hit? No. So it definitely looks like this is the way to go with this. And then we... Do I have the stuff for more gadgets? Need a bunch more shards. Well, let's go get a bunch. Okay, so there's... I do have to just finish this with each of them. That's what the 3 symbols are. Ah. Also, the fog's not being explained. Really. Maybe it still will later. Okay, is there... So for these, you can see in the top right corner, I got both of the doohickeys. Here, I got all 3. And this was probably tutorial, so none of them have it. So it does look like I've gotten everything. So let's do this with both of the other gadgets. Ouch. You could do the dash midair, which is nice. Hopefully I should be able to build another shark up. Minced scrapper? Scraper? Scrapper. Alright, how much? Oh, you can't dash through him! I was hoping I would be able to just, ouch. Alright. Slash damage up. Airborne damage up. Not bad. And a wind-up key. Howard. Oh, that's. Beachcomber. Alright, so what is the 10% chance that a small explosion occurs when a salmon is defeated? That does sound delightful. I think I want... Did I not get any shards from that? I wanted to get this. Okay. Yeah, let's get gadget damage. I mean, obviously HP is the least important. I don't think anyone debating that. Okay, so that's just for... Interesting. You weren't here the whole time? No, it's fine. I just redid the boss level with the axe, and now I need to redo it with the speed tank. And I wanted to get the other gadget for it so I could do the dive in and get out. But apparently I don't get any of the... You know what? No, that's what I want to do. We're gonna get the stuff. Let's equip this. Let's just redo that one, this one again real fast. Oh, I still have the roller on. That's fine. Technically, I think that entire base is a boat. Those armored guys are... I should just be able to roll you over. Mm-hmm. And then you throw one of those in. That'll kind of kill everyone. You do that. Then you start mining and you move on to the next. Oh! Right, I don't have the double jump on. But that's fine. There's that damage boost we were talking about coming into play. Duration up for... Okay, does it... So what is the point of... I can't see. I think there's something I don't understand about that one. Oh, let's get... We'll go back over here, because the things will probably start regenerating soon. Roller is quite nice with these small guys. What does that do? I thought it just... Do you shoot multiple times if there's people there? Not really. And we can just go finish this up. Because I just wanted a little more for now. And that's just enough. This level gives you just so much stuff. Another clean charger. Yeah, so the ink lines... Okay. Whoops. Okay, I will... Let's equip that. Do I have any more stuff here? No. Let's go to here. Okay, the static lines... Oh, okay, so it is just... That is delightful. Okay. So now that, and we can get this. Funny how this is the first one I'm actually getting all three of. Seed lettuce. I get a new outfit. Oh, I have a lot of new outfits. Oh, I'm liking that one. Power up any tank. Reach level 10. Oh, I don't have them down here, but I do have the original 3 Splatoon amiibos. I believe the first 3 amiibos I ever bought, I bought the 3 Splatoon ones. I do already have stuff for this. Shortens the cooldown of this gadget when you defeat a boss salmonid with it. But now I feel like this is, you do that. Oh, that actually did not. That's not exactly what I thought it. That's what it does. I mean, it's still good because you get to hop in, then another huge burst. I just thought you'd go just a little further. Let's try out some of these other ones again. Ride on an invincible big man as you slam into your foes. Shoot with L and R to lure in salmonids you hit. That's what those do. They just pull you in. This is their version of the Kraken. Alright, let's move on. What's this? Oh, is this? Excuse me? So I could just get them all now? That was a lot. And is that gonna get me a bunch more? All right. Well, we're rolling in the money now. Jeez. You need to find a way to stream that game sometime. I need to see what it is you do. I don't want to use the paint roller. I'm sorry. Why did I unlock new outfits? Okay, I think I want to do this. It's actually pretty easy to cast your phone to your screen and stuff. Well, it is for iPhone. I streamed Fire Emblem Heroes way back in the day. Okay. No, that doesn't kill. Alright, I mean... Can I do this just right? Yeah. Alright, I definitely like this a bit more with this setup. Having the extra little damage after you're in there. And then with this gun, just really good at AoE damage once you're in. Alright. Blaster is also quite fun here. Alright, that was much more fun. Still my least favorite of the three currently. But I get to play around with the new secondary. Well, I guess it's not even a secondary. You can do any combination of these, I assume. The one they give you at the beginning does just seem to be like, why would you ever take it off? Okay. HP and ink recover 10% faster when submerged in ink. I mean... Sure? That's good. That's really good. Dive in and then 25% more damage for 5 seconds? Okay. Let's start actually doing some preset stuff. I do think I want to keep that. So this is going to be my number 1 preset. Let's make this the number 2 one, actually. And then you become number 3. And then let's equip this. Explosion damage up, explosion area up, connector. So... And then you can... I like that a lot. What was the other one? Oh, that. Both of those are quite nice, actually. What do you want me to do? Weapon damage up? I can now release the limiter. Release the limiter. Well, that means HP is never getting leveled up. Ooh. Yeah, it's just... I'm never gonna level up HP. If they let me do this already. Okay. This is delightful. And then I need... I don't know how much I'm actually going to do the presets. Okay. Well, let's do the more difficult one first, obviously. Also, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, and it does not feel like it, except for the fact that I'm getting hungry. This feels like a Splatoon level. Oh. That's what that does. Sometimes you gotta... I wonder if this is actually modeled exactly after a Splatoon level. Like... one of the story ones from the other games. I don't know what... Okay. Can I see... You can't see nothing while you're in here. I want to see what collectibles maybe there were. Anything around? Hello, bot. I don't like the beams. Alright, now we... I do wonder if... This bot seems to be here to make the game a little easier. Maybe in playtesting... people had a hard time with some things. Because if you have certain gadgets and weapon layouts, some of these enemies could be a pain without high range. But having an immortal little sidekick... I don't know. So this new secondary gadget is nice, especially since you can do 2. But like, it's... I like the constant damage potential. But that doesn't... I love like if you have a bunch of them out, you get a bunch more lines, and you can do even more damage. But... Oh. There's a range on those. I'm definitely enjoying the blaster as my weapon of choice. Ooh, hello. But like, that's pretty good. Ooh. Let's go take out you guys. Probably should have used this a lot earlier. Ooh. Another blaster? Oil blaster. And another blaster? Treasure. I do think I might call this stream here. I think 3 hours is a good amount. I should probably go get food. I might play this some more, but offline. Little Menace. Mega Power Eggs are easier to pick up. When you pick up one, you heal a bit. Alright. Level 10 Blaster. Dang, these are some high-level stuff. Is this no... Oh! I forgot they introduced the Splatonas. I like that. If you hold forward, you do a little dash. Okay, and I do think I want to equip you. Direct hit damage up. I mean, there's no reason not to equip it. I have all of that. Do I have any new stuff here? No. Well, there's range up. And then let's equip... Let's just... This one just feels the best. Oh, you can increase your bond with them, possibly as you keep using them. Alright. That's where I'm going to call it for now. I may stream this more later. Those clouds are way too realistic for this game. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you a little later.